Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life, because this is your message. And if you're not a Gemini and this has popped up on your feed, this is absolutely your message. The only way it would come to you is because it's going to help you in some way. There's something here that you need to hear to like make something click, and it only shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. It begins in the future. It's saying that something is coming. Oh, no, right here. Okay, I knew something flipped over. I knew it. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. This is what came out first, and it came out a little bit in the future. And then this is what came out. It came out now, but it came out kind of hidden afterward. You're going to start feeling really good about yourself. Credit where credit is due. There is resources, finances, support coming in, a sense of certainty in who you are and what you deserve. This could be Virgo energy. It's like you're earning, gain, you have. It's coming in. You've already accumulated it. Like your self-worth is now reflected outside by what you have attracted. So it's gain. It's coming in, right? You've made space, you've made room. There's something you're gaining. And then there is this beautiful energy of just bam. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, somebody confident, competent, very well known for what they are, mastering what you do. You're going to gain the value or resources you need to learn and master a skill that is going to elevate you or get you ahead, or you are feeling a sense of self-love and self-certainty and self-worth that is then going to attract in this amazing energy of this masculine that could very well be a fire sign. If not, they are somebody that is extraordinarily confident in themselves. So you're getting that. This is gain, a reward. I think this is, it could be you yourself moving forward and knowing that you're worth it and feeling that you're worth it. So if this translates into romance, it's like that's going to attract somebody of high value, right? But if it's not romance, it's your life. Kind of exploding because you have this sense of value that is really putting yourself out there and making you move forward and making you very, very competent and confident about your vision, right? Your vision and what you're inspired to do. So it's like you are on a mission, you have a purpose, and you have the confidence to execute. So, oh, damn, okay. Well, hold up, Gemini. We have Six of Wands, triumph, victory, and success coming out and showing the world, sharing yourself with the world, victory and success being celebrated by people, being popular, being seen, being known, being credited. Okay. We have Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is abundance coming to you. Your life on an upward spin. This is, yes, divine timing, but fortune is not luck. Fortune is like good karma. It's like you have earned this, right? And that's why it's here. This is a circle that goes around and around. Sometimes life is up, sometimes life is down. This is life is up for you, and it's all making sense and clicking into place. Something is really working here. Working. I keep hearing that word like that. It's like the tick of a clock. It's working. You know it, you can feel it, you can measure it, you understand why. You planted this seed a while ago. And clearly it's been nurtured. And now it's coming to fruition. And then we have worry about loss. You invested a lot in this. It's almost like you threw everything into something. You put your all in. So there was concern that this wasn't going to work out and that you had really messed up and kind of, okay, injured my mouth. That you had, it's almost like you felt like you had really messed up and you really blown it, or you'd really like done something stupid. right? You were worried because you put your whole self in and you thought, oh, maybe I just threw it all away. Or worry that you are throwing it all away and that this is going to come to nothing. I don't think that that's the case, to be honest with you. I think that that was the concern, but it's not the case. Yeah, it's not the case. You have Eight of Pentacles where you've worked really very hard. You've been prudent. You kept at it. You didn't just let things go haywire. You didn't get distracted. Maybe you were worried that you'd get distracted or that somebody got distracted. But things are really working out. That seed is firmly planted and you're nurturing it, or it's nurturing. It's continued to be nurturing. Prince of Cups, there is an offer of love, celebration, graciousness, hopefulness, and or support that is coming in your direction. And Five of Wands, is there competition? There was competition, yeah. Maybe there's a lot of stuff, or there was some stuff that got in your way, and the Two of Cups is here to say the connection is going to be solid. That on the other side there is connection and support, even though there might have been some shit that you had to deal with, or you know, some red tape that you had to deal with. There is a togetherness. By this full moon, there is a togetherness, there's a wholeness, completeness, oneness, connection. Two of Cups is love. Knight of Cups is an offer of love. There will be an acceptance here. Love doesn't have to mean romance. It could also mean you just found the right person. That's it. You found the right person. You found the right connection. Holy crap. This is beautiful. Hold on. Let me get a moon card. This is a good time to get a moon card. When we have the full moon here, work through your fears. Maybe that's something that you kind of had to do. Hold on. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. Okay. Balanced spirituality and practicality. It says meditate. You know, just take a second to take a breath. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't expect too much. Yeah, kind of like really be realistic with what you're doing right now and what's going on for you right now. Balanced spirituality and practicality. This is a little bit in the past though, so it's interesting. It's almost like this is where you were before. This is what you had to work on. A sense of it being real, it not just being an idea. It's almost like it's great to have the idea, it's great to have the inspiration, but you're dreaming your life away. How are you going to make it become? How are you going to make it happen? Like, where's the practical application that enables what you feel or where your intuition is guiding you to actually become real, right? It's almost like you had to find that balance between realism and fantasy, right? That's the perfect balance. And work through your fears is what came out. We saw it on the bottom of the deck and it's what fell out. So working through your fears was that conduit or way that you were able to find the balancing point between fantasy and reality. Is working through your fears. You had to work through your fears in order to be able to do that. So it's almost like the universe's training ground for you. It's what it made you go through. It's what it made you go through in order to get where it prepare you to be the you needed to be. And now you are very competent and you can execute. This is all setting you up for a future of competency, acknowledgement, veneration. We have Prince of Swords. So this would be you, Gemini, speaking out, saying something, taking action, making a commitment, signing something, writing something, announcing something. Prince of Swords is usually an announcement. Prince of Cups is usually an offer of love. Prince of Pentacles is usually pedantic work or a commitment to a mission. And the Prince of Wands is take action, take it now. You feel the passion, trust your instincts, right? So it's the Prince of Swords is say something, announce something, let it be obvious, let it be clear, let it be heard, let it ring out, and then and then execute or go get it. This could be an announcement that's happening for you personally too. You may be announcing your connection, or it's like you're finally ready to announce something maybe between you and another person, or you're finally you're going to get word or news that you're hired and you can finally announce it and say it, right? It's like taking that action. The Star card is here. This is something you've aspired to, you've wished for, you've hoped for, you've longed for. It's also to be made public. It's like honesty, coming into your truth, right? You've been waiting to announce this or waiting for this for a while, and you're so happy to finally get it out. There is a contentment here, and once again, we have that reiteration of the full moon energy. So we're talking in the next 2 weeks, because there's a full moon in Aries. Shut up. That's a timestamp. That's a timestamp. This is the full moon in Aries. What did I say? It came out a little bit, that King of Wands came out a little bit in the future. Why? Because this is a timestamp. This is the full moon in Aries that's coming in 2 weeks' time. Now you know when all of this is going to make sense. Now you know the time that you have to 11/11. I just saw 11/11 when I looked up. That's crazy. To make the announcement, to awaken the public, to say something, to do something, to take the action, and to finally let something be announced and seen in the next 2 weeks. So plan it now. This is when it's going to have the most impact. That's when it's going to take the most effect and be the most joyous. It may be something that you're planning already and you're like, oh my God, how did she know that? It's some like, it's just, this is a message that the cards are sending. So I don't really question it. I just report it. 5 of Swords. In the past, there was a major defeat. There was major suffering and intent to bring you down. And now there's it's like you're coming full circle on that. You're realizing what it was all for. Why did I have to go through all that? Maybe you're bringing that whole experience, you're making it have purpose, right? And discussing it in a way that you've not discussed it before. That's really interesting. Ooh, who right then just thought I said disgust instead of disgust? Like, does anybody out there even hear the difference? Disgust, G-U-S-T, discuss, C-U-S-S. It's almost like, did anybody hear the difference there? Okay. I don't know, because it's actually pretty hard to like force myself to say the difference or articulate the difference. It's my sloppy way of talking, man. I'm from the New York area. I got a sloppy way of talking. I do. That's just part of me. You ready? To be fair, things are balancing out. Also a sense of, that this is divine justice. This is some sort of justice that is like weighing in your favor, maybe even a decision that was made in your favor. So to be fair, and a deep it's almost like that you deserve this. That's exactly what I heard. It's like you will know that you deserve this. There's a certain sense of like humble acceptance based on the fact that you have earned it. Like that you've come a long way. There was a deep understanding that you had to take action here. There was a deep understanding that even though you were risking a lot, it was worth the risk. There was a deep understanding that you were serving a higher, by making this commitment, by saying it, by taking action, you were making you were serving a higher purpose than just yourself. right? And so ultimately, when it comes back around and it all kind of works out, or when you decide to share your story or make something official, ultimately, it's like you do it with confidence and you do it with a sense of, I deserve this, because you do, right? This could be partnership as well, a deep understanding, a deep knowing of what makes one another tick. It's like intuition. No, let's put it this way. You knew you had to do this. That is not in question. You knew you had to do this. Let's get an angel message before we go to the extended. The extended is just not for everybody. I know that, and I know you're only called to it. If it's a personal reading for you. Very few and far between. This is for a very, very, very special crew, and I can't wait to dig in with you guys over there. But let's read the angel messages over here first. Don't ever forget to subscribe to the channel, by the way. It really helps out over here, and I appreciate that. And get your notifications as well. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that is dear to your heart. There you go. It was about purpose. It wasn't about profit. And then progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. And that's it. That's it. That's it. You need to share what you've learned. That's it. And this is what's given you passion. This sense of, I don't know, write a memoir, write a book, write a movie, write a script, go and do a demonstration. Or it's like sharing what you've learned and what you got out of it is part of what you're getting out of it. It's part of why you went through it, is to share, knowing that it served a higher purpose. And this is fulfillment of serving that higher purpose. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you there.